So you want to move to Africa and start a new life. You pick your country, everything's going good. But there's a problem. You most likely gotta start a business. So you ask this one question: what's the cheapest business that I can start? Or you will ask the question: what is a business that I can start for $50,000? Or $25,000? Or $100,000? Here is the problem with that question. You've just given a scammer all the information that they need to take advantage of you. Now, think about this. You've probably met somebody on YouTube and you've paid a consultation for $50, $100, and $150 an hour to talk to a person to tell them what your budget is to start a business that you can do on the continent of Africa. And when that person's a scammer, what are they gonna tell you? Oh yeah, I know exactly what we can do with your dumbass money. I mean with our money. You can start a farm, you can start a clothing shop, you can start all of these things. And the scammer is gonna take you through that process. He's gonna say, look, I'm gonna make a business plan, that's gonna cost $200. Then we're gonna get you all the licenses, that's gonna cost $2,000. Then register the business, that's gonna cost you all kind of money. And then we're gonna get you a rental for the place for a year to get the business started. And then we're gonna find some workers for you. Now you've already went to all of these billable expenses that you're going to send this person who's already going to deal with you based on your budget or your price. And right before you know it, you get scammed. You never tell anybody, for the most part on YouTube, what your budget is, especially a YouTuber doing consultations. Well, O'Shea, so what should I do? I'll tell you, the best business that you can start in Africa is the one that you already know in America. That is the best business that you can start. For an example, look at your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. I started the Kangana studio in 2018, but I had a good run on YouTube 2015, 2016, 2017. I came here to start Kangana in 2018. So I was already making social media content for 4 years. That gave me the opportunity to at least know what I could do on YouTube. It gave me an opportunity to find some people that can help me. I found a really great editor in Kenya. He's still with me. All the things that I needed to partner with other people to take our studio and our channel to the next level, I was able to do over time. But if I had no idea how to run this business, I would have lost everything. I knew a lot about YouTube or social media content creation and still lost a lot of money. Imagine you asking somebody about a business based on a dollar amount. You're then giving your money to somebody to figure this stuff out for you, a so-called consultant. You gotta move yourself, move your family to a new African country, learn maybe some parts of the language, some parts of the culture, understanding how to live there, how to shop there. It's too much pressure and most people will fold, and then most likely by the time you get there, if you're lucky, they will only have messed up 50% of it, if not taken all of your money. Here's what you need to do. Before you decide on an African country, what I always tell you guys, visit first. Okay? If you want to get a consultant to help you visit first, that might be fine, but visit first. Visit first, and on your first trip, try to make a decision on what you want to do there. If you're already in hospitality management, if you're somebody that's a realtor, or if you want to pick up a new skill, then it might give you the opportunity to find somebody in the market that's there and pay that person. You shouldn't want to pay a YouTuber for a business consultation because most YouTube people are not business people. You would want to pay somebody that actually works in the industry that you can verify, and I'll tell you a good website you can verify it on. LinkedIn, almost any verifiable person will be on there with track records, not a person on YouTube selling consultations. Then you can pay an industry-specific person and ask them, what can the industry do here? Get an idea. It probably won't cost you more than $50 for an hour in any African country versus paying a YouTuber $300 an hour who don't know what the hell they're doing and is most likely gonna scam you. With that information, you can then understand how you can add value to the industry. If you don't have the skills to be in the industry yet, what can you do? You now have the opportunity to go back home and pick up those skills, whether it's on Skillshare, whether it's going to intern at a farm, whether it's going to intern at a digital marketing agency. for free and get information, then you would be able to have some ability to do that business here. And now that business has went from a $50,000 budget to not being a budget because now you have knowledge in the business. So you can cut that middleman guy out completely. You can cut out the YouTube scammer on the consultation out completely. That person is not there anymore. You want to know why? Because you understand how the business works. Now, all that you need to do, especially if it's B2B, and that's business to business for you guys, is to then go and find somebody in the industry and try to see how you can add value. What I would do is, hey, listen, I would love to work in this industry. You are a bank manager, you are a brand manager, you are a decision maker. I would like to do some things for you guys for free. This doesn't cost you money, but it does cost you time. And that's something that we need to be more honest with in the African diaspora business community, that everything is not about money. Leave your budget to the side because that doesn't matter. If you have $10,000 to invest in a cheap business or $1 million to invest in a business, here's what I can guarantee you. Either amount will be completely gone if you don't know what you're doing. So stop asking people, what can you do with $50,000? What can you do with $100,000? The same thing you can do in America if you don't know what the hell you're doing. You can't do with either amount. You need to bring a tangible skill to the continent of Africa. If it takes you 1 year to get it in America, spend one more additional year. If it takes you 2 years to get it in America, spend 2 years. If it takes you 3 years to get it in America, spend the 3 years in America to get the information and the knowledge. So once you come here, now you're not dealing with a knowledge gap. Now you're dealing with a cultural gap. You should be able to train whatever it is you want to be in to be successful here. You don't want to come and learn the industry, hire for the industry, and then try to train for an industry. Want to know why? Because now you leave too much chance for a middleman person to come in and destroy everything you have and scam. For example, in Ken Got in the Studio, I am the CEO for now and the creative director. That means when it comes to coaching, developing, even for the editing team and production team, one of the people that I depend on is my good buddy, Raymond Kahuma. Give him a round of applause. This is one of my good buddies. I've been mentoring him and he mentors me. When we have concepts that we need to run, I will ask him and he will coach my team for me and vice versa. I will coach him on certain things. So I will bring in expert level people that are very successful, and he's one of the best YouTubers that I've ever worked with. And I've worked with a lot. Kevin Samuels, the lead attorney, Wode Maya, he's top 3 that I've worked with because I bring the people that have knowledge into the industry. If I don't have knowledge in the industry, I have to depend on a middleman, a person that may con me, and that person may or may not know what they're talking about. But if I know what I'm talking about, I know if that person is wrong. So I have expert level stuff. Leave your money and your budget to the side and worry about picking up that tangible skill that you know that once you get into an industry, you can immediately make a difference. Now you will need some money, but you don't need to shop around a budget. The question is, do you have skills to go with that budget? Do you have a knowledge base to go with that budget? Are you the kind of person, you might know the industry, but here's another issue. Do you know how to train and develop people? Are you patient? When you come here, it's not America. People may not know your industry. I used to get mad at some people on my staff, they wouldn't get things. I've lost a business here before. I've lost Ken Got in the Studios before, Janita will tell you. And I had to learn how to talk to people the right way and not get upset it's not America, and also use that as a lesson. That has nothing to do with the budget. That has something to do with development and growth and being more mature, which is what I was suffering with. You guys see me on the live stream, you know I'll be turning up. So not that I was doing that all the time, but you get what I'm saying. Your biggest gift to you is not your budget. It is your time. It is your patience. It is your willingness to get up every day and put some time into this. So stop talking to people about what your budget is and how much money you want to give to start the cheapest business or to start a business. Stop doing business based on dollars. Because a $25,000 investment in the business you understand could bring you $1 million. A $25,000 business and what you don't understand will bring you a loss. Are you willing to put in the time? If you're not willing to put in the time and work, don't put your money anywhere on the planet that you feel like you would want to just throw money at. A lot of African Americans have been scammed severely for throwing money at something, thinking that this is going to be easy, that somebody will make the solution better for you because you're throwing money at it. In actuality, they are going to make that worse. Let me give you an example that I want to use for myself. There was a guy I was paying monthly to handle business on my behalf. throwing money at the situation. Want to know what was happening? Well, this guy wanted to keep the money. So by default, he wasn't going to solve the issues for me. He was going to make the issues more convoluted, because if he would solve the issues, then I wouldn't need him. People will make you need them here. And he wasn't worth it. And then once I let his ass go, the things that we did after that went smoothly. And this has happened to me multiple times since I've been here. You don't want to give anybody the room to take advantage of you. If you're going to hire somebody, that person should be expert level in your industry. That means I'm not paying a YouTube consultant who doesn't know the business. If I'm doing poultry, I will pay a consultant that is knowledge-based, top-of-the-line person in that industry, in that country, to get more bang for my buck. At the same time, if I want to do poultry farming in any African country, I'm going to take courses at a farm in America. I'm going to take the time to go out there and get my skills up. I will do whatever I can to get my knowledge based up, so I have that when I come to an African country. Then I have a budget, plus my knowledge, plus I know how to hire, plus I know what to do. And then now I'm not dealing with that much of a gap. The only thing I'm dealing with a cultural gap, and I might be dealing with something else, but not a knowledge-based gap. I know the business. So again, for those who need to hear me in the back, stop telling people your budget on consultations. They are going to scam you. And then they're going to use all of your money that you said that you have to get you a business that does not work. Anybody would say, I have a $50,000 budget for this business. What business should I get into? A person who is really smart would ask you, what are you good at? Nothing. Okay, you can't start a business here, because you don't have anything to value. You should keep your money, get skilled, learn some things, then call me back in about 2 years. But a scammer's not going to tell you that. A scammer's going to make you feel like you have the fear of missing out and you need to act right now.
He ain't lying.
And then you're gone and you can't get your money back. This is what you need to know. So guys, it's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. I really hope that you find value in what I'm telling you and to understand that this is a hard journey. It's doable, but it takes your effort, not necessarily your cash. I'm out.